हरि ओम्। नमः सर्वेभ्यः। अद्य 2020-2021 मे मासस्य 10मे दिनाङ्के गीताप्रवेशस्य प्रथमभागस्य 41तमकक्षार्थं सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतम्। अत्र अव्ययभावसमासस्य भेदाः। अत्र पूर्वमेव अस्माभिः कानिचन उदाहरणानि अस्माभिः दृष्टानि। अत्र सम्पूर्णतया वयं पश्यामः एकवारं स्थूलतया। अत्र अव्ययभावसमासः, तत्र अयं समासः त्रिधः भवति: अव्ययपूर्वपदः, अव्ययोत्तरपदः, अव्ययोत्तरपदरहितः इति। अत्र नाम्ना ज्ञायते। अत्र अव्ययपूर्वपदः अत्र उपकृष्णम् इति स्वीकुर्मश्चेत् तत्र उप इति अव्ययं भवति, तस्य पूर्वपदत्वं भवति, अतः अव्ययपूर्वपद अव्ययभावसमासः। तथैव कदाचित् तादृश अव्ययः उत्तरपदम् अपि तस्य उत्तरपदत्वमपि भवितुम् अर्हति। तादृशः समासः अव्ययोत्तरपदः समासः इति उच्यते। तथैव कदाचित् अव्ययमेव न भवति, केवलं भिन्नपदानि कयोश्चित् द्वयोः पदयोः मेलनं तत्र भवति, तेन तत्र अव्ययभावः अपि सम्भवति। तादृशः समासः अव्ययोत्तरपदरहितः समासः इति उच्यते। इदानीम् एकैकस्य अपि उदाहरणं वयं पश्यामः। पुनः अव्ययपूर्वपदसमासः, तत्र भेदाः बहवः सन्ति। अत्र भेदाः तत्र अर्थानुगुणं तत्र भेदाः क्रियन्ते. So based on the meanings of avyayabhava word, we categorize them. Pratamam vibhakti artha ityukte it can be any vibhakti. It may give a meaning of any vibhakti, like arau iti. So in hari, so in that meaning the samasta padam will be adhihari, meaning in hari. That's the meaning. So tathaiva samiparthe कृष्णस्य समीपम् इति इत्यस्य विग्रहवाक्यस्य उपकृष्णम् इति समस्तपदम्. So this we are familiar with. तथैव समृद्धार्थे मद्राणां समृद्धिः इत्यत्र सुमद्रम् इति समस्तपदम्. अत्र सुमद्रम् इत्युक्ते मद्राणां समृद्धिः इत्युक्ते prosperity of the Madra people or Madra. So that's called as सुमद्रम्. तथैव विरुद्ध्यर्थे यवानां विरुद्धिः दुर्यवनम्. It's just opposite to the above one, not prosperity or it's just degrading. So in that case it will be duryavanam is the samastapadam. So here in all these cases adhi, upa, su, dur एतादृशानि अव्ययानि तत्र भवन्ति. अतः अत्र अव्ययपूर्वपदसमासः इति उच्यते. पुनः अर्थाभावार्थे इत्युक्ते मक्षिकाणाम् अभावः निर्मक्षिकम् इति उच्यते. इत्युक्ते मक्षिकाः एव न सन्ति, मक्षिकाणां सत्ता एव न भवति इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे निर्मक्षिकम् इति उच्यते. तथैव अत्ययार्थे हिमस्य अत्ययः अतिहिमं, तथैव निर्हिमं निश्चेतम्, एवम् अत्र प्रयोगाः सिद्ध्यन्ते. अत्र अतिहिमम् इत्युक्ते अत्र अत्ययः इत्युक्ते हिमस्य अत्ययः मीन्स् आफ्टर् क्रासिङ्ग् हिम, I mean after hima has gone, that's the meaning. तथैव निश्चेतं मीन्स् आफ्टर् द शीता has gone, that's called निश्चेतं. So in those अत्यय अर्थे अपि तत्र समस्त अव्ययभावसमासः भवति. उदाहरणानि अतिहितं हतिहिमं, so that's a spelling mistake, अतिहिमं निर्हिमं निश्चेतं. तथैव असम्प्रत्यार्थे, so not right now, in that meaning. So nidra samprati na yujyate iti. So right now the sleep is not there, sleep is not actually engaged with me. That's a kind of meaning, literal meaning, but it means the sleep is not there. It means atinidram. So generally this prayoga is very critical. We generally use this prayoga in the past tense. Atinidram asit. So it was sleeplessness. So that's the meaning. and tatheva shabda pradurбhavarthe. So when you want to emphasize any particular shabda, like hari shabdasya prakashah, tatra samastapadam iti hari means this is called hari, something similar to it. Meaning we are just emphasizing on the hari. Tathaiva paschadarte. So after or afterwards, that's a meaning. In that meaning, Vishnoho paschat, after Vishnu. So in that meaning, it will be Anu Vishnu is the samastapadam. Okay, so here in the yogyata arthe अव्ययभाव यथा अत्र रूपस्य योग्यम् इत्यस्मिन् अर्थे अनुरूपम् इति समस्तपदं भवति. It means it is fit or it is fit or it is perfect. That's the meaning. Perfect as expected. That's the meaning of this one. Tathaiva vipsa arthe. Vipsa means repetition. So artham prati. So meaning artham and artham, that means every artham or every meaning. So in that meaning it will be pratyartham. So that's again avyaya bhava samastapadam. Tathaiva padarthan ativrityarthe shaktim anatikramya. So without exceeding the shakti, with the maximum capability, that's the meaning. So it means yatha shakti. Tathaiva sadrishyarthe, similar to something, that yatha harehe sadrishyam. Atra sahari ituchyate. Sahari means looks similar or similar to hari. That's the meaning. Tathaiva anupurvyarthe jeshtasya anupurvyena anujeshtam. So after jeshta, that's the succeeding person after jeshta is called as anujeshtam. And similarly yogapadyarthe chakrena yugapat. So along with chakra. So that's the meaning. In that case sachakram means along with chakra. That's the meaning. Tathaiva sadrishyarthe sakhya sadrishaha sasakhi. It's again similar to sahari, but again here little different, but I don't want to get into the details. You can take it as a sadrishyarthe. Agre sampatyarthe kshatranam sampattihi sat kshatram, meaning kshatriya gunaha tatra pravartate, no chet there is a wealth of kshatra, then that case it will be sat kshatram iti uchyate. Tathaiva sakalyarthe, it's completeness, in the meaning of completeness. Trunamapi aparityajya. So even without excluding a trunam, even without excluding the grass, so in that case it will be satrunam. But if you see, in all these cases only sa is used. Sahari, sachakram, sasakhi, sakshatram, satrunam. So in all these cases only sa is used as avyayam, but the meanings are different, and all are avyaya bhava samasas. And third set of avyaya bhava bhedas are like antarthe bhavati. Itukte agni grantha paryantam. So when you read any grantha, so till the grantha which is called as agni, till the agni grantha paryantam, that means in that case it will be sagni, means till agni, including agni. That's the meaning. So starting from beginning till agni. And avadharanarthe yavanti namani. So if you want to emphasize how many names, or how many, if you want to emphasize on the particular word, here in this case it's a namani. So you can say yavan namam. So as how many names, or how many any item, or how many any such objects. So similarly maryadarthe a himalayat, tatra samastapadam a himalayam. Tathaiva abhividhyarthe punah a himalayat a himalayam. So again there's a little difference between maryadharthe abhividyarte, because here a is avyayam is used. Both gives the samastabadam as a Himalayam, a Himalayam. In the Maryada Arte, it means that tena vina Maryada, tena saha abhividihi iti uchyate. Meaning, tena vina Maryada means without including that particular border is called as Maryada. So that means Himalayam means without including Himalaya, everything else. That's the meaning of Himalayam in the Maryada Arte. And Abhividyarte, Tena Saha means including Himalaya. Including Himalaya, it is called as Himalayam in the Abhividyarte. So generally, Sagaram Rajyam Vartate, meaning till the Sagaram, meaning without including the Sagaram, till the coastal of the Sagaram, the Rajyam is present. So that's the meaning of Maryada Arte. So where the Sagara starts, the Rajyam ends there. And similarly, Himalayam in the Maryada Arte, without Himalaya, all the place, maybe you can say China Pradesha is without Himalaya is China Pradesha. And in Abhividyarte, Himalayam with including Himalaya, maybe you can say Bharata. Bharata is without with Himalaya, all the place downside is Bharata. That's Himalayam in the Abhividyarte. And the next is Abhimukhyarte. Atra Agnim Prati, meaning towards Agni. In that meaning, or towards anything, in that meaning, you can say Pratyagni or Abhyagni. So towards Agni, something is falling. Makshikaha patanti, or Pratyagni Makshikaha patanti, meaning towards the Agni, the Makshika is falling. Makshika is a wrong example, but you can understand the meaning with that. So these are the various different Avyabhava Samasa Bhedas, and this is what generally given in the all grammatical books, the examples for all the categories. So any questions so far?
Namaste, Mahoday. I have one question. In the Abhibhava, you had said that Sa, we have Sadrisha said. In that, can you show me? Yeah. And Sahari, for example, you say it is Hare Sadrisham is like Hari, isn't it, sir?
Yes, yes.
But how is it different from Sahapurva Pada when you say Salakshmanaha and Sasita?
Example, can you give the example?
Ramaha Salakshmanam Lakshmanena Saha Gachati, Ramaha Salakshmanaha, you say, no, along with Lakshmana. When you're talking of Saha Purvapada Karmadharya or Saha Bahubhihi, you have that Salakshmanaha that comes, no? Sasita, Salakshmanaha.
Yeah, correct. Example is Saputraha is the example we have seen.
Saputraha, yeah. Yeah. So how is that different? Sahari, how is that different from
Saputraha is a Bahurihi Samasa, Tatra Linga Bhedaha Bhavati. Saputraha Purushaha, Saputra Mahila, Saputram Mitram.
Okay.
But here Saputram, it's a Napumsakalingam, it's Avyabhava. But here it's a Sadrishyam, it's not Tena Saha Vartate, or it's not the meaning of Tena Saha Vartate. It's a meaning, it's the same, exactly same as Hari. It's similar to Hari. But there, a person who lives or who is with Mitra, who is with Hari.
Yes, sir, but how will you know that when it is like that and when is how will you be able to find out the difference in a sentence if it comes and you are supposed to give the identify the samasa? How will you know that Sahari is along with Hari, Harina Saha, or will it be Hari Sadrisham? How will you know the difference? How will you be able to? Yeah.
So one case you can identify is based on the lingam which is used. It's a kind of a very high level trick. You can just see the lingam, which lingam it is used. It's, if it is used as sa, hari, he, that means there's a visarga. That means they use in either masculine or the feminine form. So that means
Yes.
that's definitely not Avaya Bhava. So in that case,
Okay,
it will give the meaning of Harina Saha. Or if
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
used in the Napumsakalingam, then you can probably still the possibility of having Bahurihi Samasa with Napumsakalinga Visheshanam. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Mitram Sahari Vartate, meaning Mitram is with Hari. So that Mitram and
Yeah.
Sahari goes together, but there Sahari can give the two meanings. It may be a Sadrishartha or it may be a Tena Saha Vartate Ityasmin Arthe Bhavati. So in those cases,
So
we have to see the
Prasangam.
context and understand.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.
most of the cases, as I said earlier classes, by seeing the Vyakyanas, we can most get it.
Okay. Okay.
If you are really confused in certain things, the Vyakyanas are a kind of references.
Okay. Okay, sir. धन्यवाद. धन्यवाद.
अस्तु अग्रे गच्छामः. So hope there are no more questions. Let me go to the next one. So अत्र अव्ययोत्तरपदः अत्र उदाहरणम् अत्र नाम्ना ज्ञायते अव्ययपदम् उत्तरपदं भवति तस्य उत्तरपदत्वं भवति इति उदाहरणम् एकं पश्यामः. मात्रार्थे अव्ययभावसमासः भवति. शाकस्य लेशः शाकप्रति, meaning a little shade of shaka, little mix of vegetables. In that meaning, shaka prati. The lesha means it's a very, very little addition to something. So in that case, shaka prati, that gives a meaning of very little vegetable mixed with something. So that's shaka prati. There prati is avyayam, though it is uttarapada here. So it's avaya uttarapada samasasya ekameva udaharanam tatra vartate matrarthe. अत्र मात्रा मीनिंग इट्स वेरी लिटिल बहु नास्ति इति अर्थे तत्र भवति. अग्रे अव्ययोत्तरपद क्षम्यताम् अव्ययोत्तरपदरहितः अव्ययभावसमासः. तत्र उदाहरणम् अस्ति तिष्ठद्गु प्रभृतयः. So again here there is no fixed rules like as we have seen before, like vibhakti arthe or sadrishya arthe or atyaya arthe. There is no fixed such meanings. Here again a gana which is kind of a tishtadgu prabhuti ganaha. So whatever words or whatever samastapadams are present in that gana, they are generally avayottrapadarahita samasaha, avayabhava samasaha. So and that gana generally starts with tishtadgu as a first samastapadam, and there are again set of samastapadams in that gana. But I have just taken few of them just to show the examples here. The first one is Tishtanti Gavaha Ismin Kale iti Tishtadgu, meaning the time at which time all the cows stand. At that time at which all the cows stand, that time is called as Tishtadgu. Meaning generally when we milk the cow, the generally cows get up and stand. So that generally it means the milking time of cows. That is called as tishtadgu. So it's again tishtadgu is again avaya bhava samasa. It follows all avaya rules. Similarly, ayatyaha gavaha esmin kale ayati gavam. The time at which again all the cows come back or come, that time is called as ayati gavam. Meaning probably if cows go out for grazing and comes back on some particular time in the evening or some midday, so that particular time is called as ayati gavam. So this again avaya bhava samasa. And the next one, khale yavam luna yavam, is again specific to the time. Khale yavam, khala is again a field where the grains are actually thrashed to separate the grains out of the plants. So generally the paddy and all will be stick to the plants, and we thrash it against the ground to separate them. So the time at which it is thrashed against the ground, that is called as Kaleyavam. And similarly Lonayavam, the time at which the paddy or the yava dhanyas are cut, that time is called as Lonayavam. So like this there are multiple such samastha padams are present in the tishtadghu prabhuti gana, and all of them actually are kind of avyottara padarahitah samasa. And the next example is pare shabdayuktah. So any samastha padams which are attached with pare. Example, Gangayaha pare. Pare means the other side, other shore, other side. So Gangayaha pare means other side of the Ganga. So pare Gangam. It is samastapadam. So meaning pare Gangam vriksha santi means the other side of the Ganga, the vrikshas are there. So that's the meaning here. It's again a Avayabhava samasa. The next is madhya shabda yuktaha. So as similar to pare, again madhya is also shabda will be there. Example, samudrasya madhye, in the meaning madhye samudram. It's not actually the madhye samudram, it's not actually two words like madhye space samudram. It's a madhye samudram is a single samastha padam. It's a single padam. Madhye samudra is the pratipadikam, and prathama bhakti ekvachane madhye samudram iti bhavati. And it's again called as kind of a aluk samasa, where the vibhaktis are not dropped. So these are the few examples for avyottara padarahitah samasa. So any questions here?
हरि ओम् पूर्वस्मिन् अभ्यासे न अभ्यासः न सम् डिस्कशन् स लक्ष्मणम् इति वदामः खलु, लक्ष्मणेन सह वर्तते, स लक्ष्मणं खलु, लक्ष्मणः वा, स लक्ष्मणम् इति एव वदामः खलु.
No, लक्ष्मणेन सह वर्तते इति स लक्ष्मणः इति तत्र भवति, लिङ्गं तत्र भवति खलु
महोदय.
स लक्ष्मणः रामः, स लक्ष्मणः रामः means Rama who is living along with Lakshmana.
ओ, स लक्ष्मणः एव. अस्तु महोदय.
तत्र रामस्य विशेषणं भवति.
आम्, अस्तु.
Okay, actually this is all I wanted to share in the Avayabhava samasas. There are 3 types which are actually definitely not in the book, and just added for just for the completion, and it's also for your knowledge. And this completes all 4 chapters related to samasa, and this actually completes the complete samasa prakaranam, this class. So this actually took total 10 sessions for us to complete entire samasa. That's all for today. Thanks for watching this video online. If you have any queries, or if you want to interact with teachers or students, connect at forum.sanskrit.today, and subscribe to this channel sanskrit.today to watch more videos like this. Share this video with your friends and interested people or group, and if you have any suggestions or feedback about this session or the series, please post it in the comment section, and finally like this video. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video online. Let us meet in the next session with some other. So thank you. Thanks for watching this video online. Let us meet in the next session. Dhanyavadaha.